telling me that we're live now. If
that hopefully means that we're live.
Can be believed. And, you know, it can't always. But, you know, I hope that
there's
we're
video
live.
Loading on the Twitch channel, so
That's
I think
good.
we're live.
That's good. That's a good step in the right direction. I'm currently watching a commercial on Twitch, so I don't know if we're live yet.
I've got the video here, and we are in fact on the internet. There are probably people listening to us right now.
Well, that's terrifying. We should stop doing this. What were we
Yeah.
thinking?
All right, so that was Polygon Plays Deus Ex. All done.
All done. Yeah, no more. So Phil and I have missed live streaming. We've missed it so much. So we're going to start again. And I figured that the way we should start is by playing through the Deus Ex series. Phil, what is your background with the Deus Ex series? What do you know about the Deus Ex?
So I played the first one when I was in high school.
Which is this one?
Yeah, the one that we are playing right now. And it took me a long time to get into. It took me a long time to get it, because I played a lot of shooters back then, but I played a lot of the more action-y stuff. I was really into the Half-Lifes and everything.
And Deus Ex looks like a shooter, but, you know, not so much a shooter, really.
Yeah, it's less of a shooter than you would expect going in. So that's sort of my experience. But once I did get in, like I said, it took me a long time. I probably restarted like 6 times, because I would play like an hour or so in and then just get overwhelmed. Once I finally got over that hump and got past that hour, I was totally into it and fell in love with it.
Fell in love with it. Those are strong words, Phil. Why did you fall in love with Deus Ex?
I don't know, it was cool. It was weird. It was cyberpunk at a time when cyberpunk wasn't overdone in gaming or anywhere.
Sure.
And it you know, it was the first time that I'd played a game like this, you know, ostensibly a first-person shooter, but that offered you so many different options to approach everything beyond just shooting.
Right. So I have a confession to make. I never finished Deus Ex. I think I only played halfway through.
Oh snap!
And so that's a sad admission. Do we want to do the training mission, or do we want to skip that?
Listen, it's probably been a long time since you played this. Maybe we should do some training.
It has been, so I guess we'll do the training. This is UNATCO Training Facilities. UNATCO is an organization, in case that wasn't clear. Oh man, Unreal Engine.
Hopefully our training
Oh, it's been a long time since the original Unreal.
All right, so, you know...
is that the
fair warning.
UNATCO symbol? Is that star?
Yes, I believe that it is. That or the Illuminati.
UNATCO, from my understanding, kind of like the Illuminati.
I love those reflections on the floor, man. Unreal Engine.
The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks. When you pick it up, it will automatically be added to your keyring. Use the keyring to unlock the door and proceed to the next area.
I remember freaking out when I realized that it would highlight anything you could interact with,
Yes.
and thinking that was really cool.
So wait, he just said highlight the key. Oh, so I have to select the key with the 0.
Yeah,
button.
like your key ring. There you go. Because it's the future.
Yes. The future is the 0 button.
You're going to get a
Greenbite in the chat says, and I'm reinstalling this game now. That's all
Wow.
it took.
It's a slippery slope.
Inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take.
Oh man, I'm
On a
not going
typical
to
mission,
remember
the
any of this
UNATCO
shit.
agent's objectives are logged electronically, so
That's
they
what I'm
can
here
stay
for.
on task
I'll help.
at all times.
Cool.
I'm not going to help.
Hey, it's crates.
We know what to do with those.
Try to
Yes.
break open those crates. One of them's indestructible, but the others
Got a
contain things
lockpick.
you might find useful.
No lockpicking minigame, is there?
No, definitely not.
Like, it's just a skill check.
Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources of modern lockpicks. Just be patient.
Rely on Horror TV says, wow, this game looks different on the Wii U.
Oh man.
It's a pretty good joke.
Nice. Well done. Well done. When did this game come out? Was it 2000?
Oh boy. Let me look because I'm gonna get it wrong if I don't. So I will do the I'll do the research.
Someone is.
Yeah, it was June 26th, 2000.
The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. You activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activate a data cube or any object in the room.
Whoops. What was it?
Well, that didn't.
12. Sorry. It's so small on my screen right now. I'm playing windowed so that I can, you know, like do other things and monitor the streaming situation while I'm doing this. And that is.
And I mean, and you know, this is a game that wasn't necessarily built to be played on full screen modern monitors.
Settings, display. I don't think that there's a way to make the stuff bigger. So,
yeah.
You know, fine. Multi-tools.
A book.
This is the smallest text known to man, and if you're on the stream and you can read this, I am impressed.
Let's, let me... I have it full screen, so I'm probably the only one who can read it.
You may be. Alright, so I should use a knife on this, right? That's what you use. No.
I mean, it says one tool. A knife is a tool.
A knife is a tool.
Magnite notes that the game is hella dark. Which I think may just be a thing in this game in general, but it might be worth bumping up the...
We can do that, I hope.
If you can't do it in here, you might be able to do it in XSplit or whatever your...
Brightness. Nope, that's not working. You know what? I bet you I know why that is. PC gaming, folks. Alright, I'm gonna go full screen. And hopefully this doesn't break the internet. It definitely did.
Wait, did it really?
It broke the stream.
Why?
You know, I don't know. Yep, it totally, broke XSplit. There we go. So that's what I get for doing that. So... I'm gonna save the game. And then I'm gonna exit out.
You might actually be able to in XSplit. You might be able to increase brightness there.
Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. I love PC games so much. I love them so much.
Everything is darker and darkness looks really shitty when it goes to Twitch. So I almost always I just have an XSplit. I just have it set up to
right.
To do that all the time, just because it's usually for the better.
There we go. All right, there. Everybody can see it again. And I will increase the brightness. Maybe not that much, but that much.
You do need to screen share with me again, unfortunately.
Oh, you know, we're off to a wonderful start.
It's alright.
Share window. There we go.
We can get it down. We're gonna figure it out.
Okay, so we're back.
Nadesico wants to know: are you using the new Vision mod, or is this the OG version?
Nope, this is OG Deus Ex because I kind of feel like that's the point of doing Let's Plays. You know, to do what the game looked like, and this is what the game looked like. So I'm fine with that.
In front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this.
That is a pretty brave cadet.
Highlight and search him to
yeah, just knocked me out.
Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
Now I'm carrying bodies. This will become important later. Wait.
It'll become important later because you're just a fan of carrying around bodies.
Right, so I need
This is a thing you're into.
Right. So I think one of the things that's, like, really sort of apparent in this game is that it doesn't hold your hand at all, like, to the point where it can become kind of difficult to know what you're supposed to be doing.
And that's why, you know, I think that's why, or part of the reason why it took me so long to get into it when I played it. It took me so many tries before it finally clicked.
Now, how do I pick him up? I thought that I... There we go.
Oh.
Right. So weird. It's
Just
so
hugging him.
weird. Alright, now he's on the table.
Good work. I'll get someone down there
And another game that sort of, like, drives this home is Thief. I don't know if you played the original Thief.
The original Thief is one that I played it shortly after playing this. I couldn't ever get into that one,
That game
and I
does
still
not
feel bad about it.
Give a shit if you know how to play it. It is
Yeah.
incredible.
F12 by default.
F12.
PW Guns notes that the Deus Ex theme sounds like the 90s X-Men cartoon opening. I
It does a
totally
little
remember
bit.
thinking that. I remember making that connection mentally as well.
Why am I running like I'm hopped up on goofballs?
Well, if we want to get into it,
I mean, don't judge me, Phil.
You're not a mech, but you
you need to start having a pre-stream drug test.
Whoa.
This is a cool little robot.
It just poked me. That jerky bot. Okay, no, I'm not running. I think hitting F or something
completed phase 1.
makes me run.
Over the ramp into the next rooms to begin learning movement skills. We'll be watching you through the cameras, like the one you can see up in the corner. In the field, remember that... Jump across the platforms. You'll have to crouch to get under those pipes.
How do I crouch? X is how I crouch. So another
Stream
thing about this
stream
game-
went black.
That's weird. There you go. You know what did it is that the way that you turn on your vision is with the
Oh,
F12, which means that I'm gonna need to rebind that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's also your
That's
button
how I
to,
start capturing. Man, this is going incredibly well, Phil. I just want to put it out there.
There's someone in the chat named Cats Have All the Butts, and I really like that name, so
Yeah, I'm down with that. I like that.
that'll be an important thing to note in this LP.
Whoa.
So you've never completed this game.
That is correct.
Our intention with this video series is that you will. Is
Yes,
that correct?
It's to go all the way through.
So I think what we're gonna try and do is hour-long segments,
Yes.
once or twice a week. So, for anybody who's not watching this live, who's watching this later when it goes up on Polygon, I think we'll try and get these up on Polygon as soon as possible after they're done live.
Yes, that is the plan. We will see if that works, if that happens.
Yeah.
So the other thing is this game is so old that I think it was designed that you didn't necessarily need to enable mouse look.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's bananas. I can't find the turn on the light thing, turn on the vision mode. So I guess we'll just see what happens. So crouching is the X button. And sweet Jesus, am I gonna need to redo some of the key bindings on this game to make it work. Also, God, just the light on this game. I can't do it, Phil.
What do you mean?
So I can't turn on my light because
There's got to be a way to rebind that.
there does, but I am not as smart as Deus Ex.
Sure.
Is what I'm saying to you, Phil.
As we've already said, the game does not care if you
No,
don't know.
To go through the door up
It
ahead.
does not give a shit.
Those wooden crates are too big to jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal crates near the wall to build steps. To pick up a crate,
Critic69 asks, do you think this game deserves a proper remaster?
to drop something you're holding, you can press the tab key by default.
I think that we're like past remaster territory with this game. It would need to be remade.
Sure.
I really need to figure out how to rebind the lights because I can't see shit. Keyboard, mouse. This is making for really wonderful video. I know.
You can
God,
also you could also rebind your button in XSplit or whatever, but I don't know if that would break the stream again. It might.
in DX Story I could do it.
Oh, in DX.
So why don't
Story.
I just do that? That's man, Phil. This is why I keep you around.
Every once in a while, it's I would say once every 3 to 6 months, I have a really good idea.
You do like, and you know it's occasionally even good enough to keep you around. Ha!
It is going to take a screenshot every time you do it.
It is going to take a screenshot because Steam.
You'll have
but you know what,
at
that's
the end. You'll have a nice little photo book of your
that's-
journey.
I choose to think of that as not my problem. Is what I'm saying. Look at that. Through the door and light everywhere.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I'm feeling really accomplished.
By default, you look up and
So far, we've made some really good progress in Deus Ex.
Yeah,
We've
well,
conquered
like-
the game's first major puzzle.
The fucking key rebinding. We didn't
Yeah.
solve it. We cheated, actually.
forget to grab
Sure.
the hazmat suit and end up in my office.
Well, it's a game about finding your
They
own
forget
way
that they
through.
have to put the suit on by selecting and
So I
pressing the
needed-
left mouse button. Remember that the hazmat is
Oh,
disposable.
cute. I have to select the hazmat suit
And it operates only
and
for
press
a
the
fixed
left mouse
duration.
button,
Use the
To equip it.
which I swear I just did. Maybe I didn't.
Looks like your leg is gone.
Yeah,
From what I can read on that
this
thing.
is definitely a bad time. Well,
I remember doing this too. I remember
Yep.
dying in the training and being
Yep.
like, well, maybe I'm not cut out to be a spy.
yeah, that
Are you
totally
spy?
happened.
Is that what you are for you, Nat?
I am a agent of some sort. I'm totally dead, and I can't. Well, we're just gonna go back and maybe blast through what we did already.
You aren't done yet.
All right.
What's quick save? Keep that handy.
Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next
We're
training
definitely going to need a
exercise.
quick save later. A lot of quick saves
Yes,
as we go
we're
forward.
gonna need a lot of quick
Afterward,
saves.
pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
Eat it, soldier.
Work.
Have a
Put
good
this
nap.
on there immediately to revive Private Winslow.
All right. So this is the darkest room in the world. This is the one that I was freaking out about.
You
But
can bet this
it,
won't
I
be
don't,
the last
I don't
time we
care.
send you into a dark room.
There's the
Turn on your
robot.
light augmentation and find the exit on the other
So
side.
if
Just
there's
press F12
blackness
on
in
the
the stream, if there was, this is what you missed. All of
phone. Not a
this.
Mac, but you're enough of a machine to need repair bots now and then. If you
The
use
HGS notes that you threw that guy's face into the door.
I really did, and you know that's what he's a part of the military-industrial complex. He's part of the machine. So that's really what he deserves. I think is what I'm getting at.
move over the ramp,
I guess Critic69 played this like 2 weeks ago, so
watching
Wow.
fresh in their mind.
What timing?
in the field.
So hopefully they Critic69 will be able to provide us with some tips
Yes.
as we go.
To your location.
Also, I am just blasting through this training. I am a pro agent.
You're now
Abusing code
like
right
you
now.
know you're way more impressive than last time.
If you fall, use the stairs to begin again.
Now
You need
I'm
to go
wearing
through the
it.
door up ahead, but it's blocked. Those wooden crates are too big to jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal
I do
crates
like
to
that.
build steps. To pick up a crate,
That the voice track is super far behind,
mouse button. To drop something
so
you're holding,
like
you can press the tab key.
it doesn't. It's
Yeah.
not telling me what I need to do here.
Now go up the ladder at the other end of the room. By default, you look
Oh.
up and use the
Oh.
arrow keys to climb.
Heal all.
Here's some
Cool.
complaints about this
So Critic69 is saying in the menu there's an F12 function. Suggests rebinding that to F or something. There's another way of fixing that issue that you were having.
I will look again. I did not see that.
It's apparently just called F12 or something.
Oh.
Yeah, F12.
That is an excellent idea. Alright. Look at that. Look at this was state of the art at some point in the very distant past.
There is a time when a young Phil Kollar looked at that model and was like, it's so realistic.
We're in the future, is what we thought. Like this, not only is this game set in the future, we are living in the future. There are houseplants. I'm pretty sure I can pick those up.
Your first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the
What do you do when you pick the... Can you just, like, throw them? Can you just toss them?
Yep.
I seem to remember at some point, one of the times I ran through this training, just trying to make as much of a mess as possible.
Because that's what you did back then. You're like, oh my god, it's that kind of game. I have to just do all this. But, and nothing has changed. Nothing.
Yeah, basically it's the same as it ever was.
Hey, why did this recruit just take all the guns? What's that about?
No aiming down the sights here, right?
No.
It's still way too early for that.
Yeah. So, the longer you hold a target, the longer, the more narrow the crosshairs will get. And the higher your skill, which you will take eventually, the faster that happens.
Oh, okay. And is it something where when it's... So, like, when you've been holding it as long as possible, it's as small as possible, do you know, is it 100% accurate, or is it still, like, some dice rolling going on?
I think there's still some dice rolling going on. I mean, it's an RPG. And that's the thing that, like, when you first played it, and when I first played it, I think, that's the part that didn't quite register, that you would not play it like a shooter.
Absolutely, yeah. It absolutely didn't. And then also, on top of that, this is a game that, in a lot of instances, if not requires, at least strongly encourages stealth.
Yes. Well, I mean,
I'm
you
not
can
great
become
at
like a murder robot eventually.
Eventually. Certainly in the beginning, though. And that's why I say that first hour always, like... the first level, the Statue of Liberty, New York
Yes.
thing that we're about to get to,
Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
definitely took me a while. Threw me for a loop.
A loop. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever really understood that expression.
Here, you will learn one of the
Threw me for a loop? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know where that comes from.
Step up to the shooting
Whatever,
range.
it's fine. Now I get rifles.
The targets are released.
Oh god, I have to wait for this guy to talk. So much talking. It's 2014. I don't have time for this.
For words?
For words. Just, you know, whatever. I missed how I'm supposed to look down the scope.
Z.
Oh. No.
Really?
Definitely not. This is Z.
Oh, weird. Critic69 was saying that, so that's why I assumed it was right.
Let's look. Let's save the game, just in case.
Yeah.
You're going to be seeing a lot of that on this stream. There's going to be a lot of saving. And a lot of me scooching up to look at the screen. Toggle scope. Left bracket.
Oh, you know, the
Yeah.
zoom button?
Left bracket.
Yeah, VHGS just figured it out for us.
We'll make
Like
it
you
Z.
do.
We'll make it Z. How's that?
Sure.
How's that?
Excellent. Now we are going to raise your skill with
You
rifles
shattered
to
that.
master level. Release the second target and destroy it.
The guy talking to you has an accent that makes me think probably a bad guy.
He's Gunther.
As you can see, higher skills give you better range, accuracy, and effectiveness. Proceed to the next area when you are ready.
I'm
I
ready.
like
Let's-
that accent. I actually find it very
Your
soothing.
equipment. That's right. No cheating.
Man, if this is a success, Phil, and we're not fired or get to keep doing this, we should probably do No One Lives Forever at some point, huh?
We should do it when the
This is the demolition training area.
remaster comes out. That's being done.
Is that happening?
Yeah. The studio that's working on it just was posting some pictures.
Oh, I don't think I heard about this at all.
It's got Night Dive Studios or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't think they own the rights to the game, but they got the rights to do a remastered version at least.
Huh. Well, it'll be a while before we get there because we not only have 3 Deus Ex games to go through, we also have some other games that are heavily influenced by Deus Ex that I think that we were considering doing.
Yeah, we can see where we go when we get there. But like, what were some of the ones that you were considering?
I think Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is the one in particular that I was thinking of.
I would be super into that just because I have never, like, I've seen you play a little bit of that game. I have never touched that game.
That game is incredible and incredibly broken. Epically broken, but just really a delight.
Small SSD wants us to give a hint for future game reviews.
Woo!
I don't know if you just mean like what games we're reviewing.
It's gonna be a little bit before we get there. There's like not a ton of stuff coming out.
Yeah, reviews are a little. What is that? Just floating in the air?
No.
Or is there a thing there?
There's a thing. Oh man, this is gonna go poorly. Phil, I made a terrible mistake.
What happened?
Close to the wall as possible when you place the lamp. You want to use enough, the lamp will fall to the ground and detonate.
You're doing fine.
No, I'm not. Cause see, I stuck one on the window next to the switch that I have to hit to set off the mine. So this could go really
hit
poorly.
that switch and then you have to get back real fast. Or is it the right switch? It was the.
It
you hit
is.
The left one? Oh, this is.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh,
dear.
I see.
Oh, it didn't set off this one. Oh, thank God.
You may proceed
Oh, thank
to the
God,
next
Phil.
area for more
I
demolition
was
training.
a little concerned. That this is going to be
Gorn Trex
the
and
end of our Let's Play.
Gorn Trex and Alex Murphy are both expressing excitement over the potential of doing Vampire.
Yeah.
So Alex Murphy
Vampire's
says
pretty
it's the
cool.
best broken game I ever played.
It's yes. There are some. It's I'm trying to remember the name of the studio. Like the same studio that spawned Obsidian.
Yeah.
Spawned Troika, who worked on Vampire Bloodlines.
Next, you will need to breach the doors in the hallway. Throw a lamp down to the end of the hall.
Of course, Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex, the one we're playing now, made by Ion Storm.
Yes. With people you may have heard of, like some random guy, Warren Spector.
Warren Spector.
Warren Spector, you know, best known, I think, for Epic Mickey. I think.
Yeah,
Warren
I would
Spector's
say
a Deus
Epic
Ex,
Mickey.
right? Right,
Epic Mickey is Warren Spector's masterpiece. I
his
think that's
magnum
safe to
opus,
say.
if you will. His Mickey opus.
Oh no!
I can't believe that you actually laughed at that.
Critic69 says, "Are you guys playing on normal?" I don't think we were able to choose a difficulty yet.
I'm sure that it's normal. It's the default. We're game reviewers. We can't play games on hard.
Cornflakes asks if it was Black Isle that spawned Obsidian and Troika.
Yes, it was Black Isle that did that.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And you know, like, they're known for some of the most incredible games ever, but also for the most incredibly broken games ever. Oh, great.
Gordon
What
Trick
could go
says,
wrong?
"Oh yeah, Warren Spector, the ghost guy," and I just,
Wait, the ghost guy?
because Like Spectre? I think it's a playoff of Spectre. Whoa!
Oh,
Arthur, what happened?
mistakes were made. So many mistakes were made. I think I have to walk slowly. Let's save. Let's do that.
Critic 69 says, "Don't play unrealistic." I don't think you have to worry. I don't think we're going to.
Oh man.
Oh, so you had to get that off the wall without it blowing up, basically.
Yes. You have to.
Alright.
I don't know if I need to walk quiet, like slowly, or if I just need to double tick to use. Yep, I just need to hit use super fast.
Word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lambs will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to
I definitely feel forgiven, Phil. I don't know about you.
I think it's impressive that in the optional training, before we've even gotten into the first mission, we've basically managed to die twice. Almost died twice.
Yes.
I guess you didn't die the second time.
Yeah,
Your torso's at 10 health.
10 health. That was forgiving,
Gotta start
Phil.
the next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
Oh, maybe my battery's dead. And there is a fire engine outside.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Which, not so much for fires in my neighborhood, so much as I live near a lot of retirement communities.
Yeah, I have that same issue.
That,
Oh.
that fire means something else. That fire truck means something else, which is that old person down, typically, is what that means. So there's your batch of mortality for the stream.
Great. Small SSC says, "What are your most anticipated games coming out this year?" Mine is Dragon Age Inquisition.
That game
might be mine.
is really damn good from what I've
The
played.
test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door.
Anna is super cyberpunk also.
Yes.
Everything about this game, it just oozes that like 90s cyberpunk back when, like I said, when cyberpunk was a cool thing that wasn't just being overdone everywhere.
Yeah.
And it still comes off that way to me.
I'm gonna up the brightness again a little bit.
Sure thing.
There we go. There, you guys can now see this way better than I can. I might actually look at the XSplit window to see what I'm doing here, because my battery on my flashlight thing is dead.
Oh, and that does that not recharge?
I don't
Use the crates
know.
for cover and crouch when you move.
Contact. I have
God
visual.
damn it.
You blew it. The alarm is closed.
You
to the
blew it.
door. Return to the control room to the south and press the button in the overlook window to restart the test.
Critic 69 asks if CD Projekt Red has said anything about Cyberpunk 2077 since it was announced.
That they have nothing to say, I think.
Yeah, I think they're staying silent on that until Witcher 3 is out. So hopefully next year we'll start hearing some stuff about it, but I think it's still a ways off.
Yeah.
That could be cool though. I mean, that would be great if that was another modern day successor to Deus Ex.
I mean... Oh,
Contact.
damn
I have
it!
visual.
I should just kill those guys. This is going to be.
You're still in the training, right?
Yes,
Can you
this is the training mode?
can you just snap the necks of those
This
soldiers?
time,
It took
don't
away
let
my
the
knife.
guards see you. Stay crouched, stay behind the crates, and stay behind the guards.
For the love of all that's holy. I think it means this crate,
Yeah.
maybe.
And then wait for him to walk past and then dart. I'm really bad at stealth.
I'm not terrible at stealth, but I'm holding the X button to crouch. And let me tell you, Phil, it's not convenient.
You have to hold it to crouch?
Yes.
Oh no. Critic 69 says, what games do you think do stealth right? I personally love Dishonored.
Dishonored is good. I think the new Thief does okay with that stuff when that's what it's trying to do.
What about Hitman? I know you're a big Hitman fan.
I am a big fan. Crouch. Control. Control will be our crouch button now.
Hey, who's there?
Are you kidding me? This is why there are no more Deus Ex games. This right here. This is why
There are
Warren
more
Spec-
Deus Ex games. They're
Oh,
still
wait.
coming.
Sorry, this is why Warren Spector never made another Deus Ex game.
Was he not involved in the second one?
No, I do not think that he was.
Interesting. I believe
Movement,
you.
sir, movement.
No!
Always remember the 4 basic
Ha!
tactics.
You made it.
Detect.
Oh!
Crouch behind concealment. Stay behind enemies.
I don't know if I did.
Slowly to avoid
No!
eyes.
Wait, turn around again.
To conceal yourself. Be
Ugh.
aware of every possibility.
You were. Oh. It was right in your face. It closed right in your face.
Phil, I am so demoralized right now. Like I can't properly express how demoralized I am right now. Hold on for a second, stream. No. There we go. I'm gonna full screen this so that I can turn the brightness up because I can't see shit.
Wait, is that gonna break the stream?
It shouldn't because everybody should be seeing a black screen right this second.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, there they go. Now they can see everything that I am seeing. And now I'm going to turn up the brightness. And for some reason, so it's weird. Full screen, this game is stuck at 30 frames per second, but windowed, it's at 60.
Weird.
So while it's super dark, I'm going to play... wow. It's not.
You have to
doing
click
anything
OK
at all.
before it does anything?
I don't think so. I think it's just a jerk. Nope,
Well.
it's just a jerk. While it's windowed, like it will play it whatever, like it plays like 1,000 frames per second on my computer. And full screen it only plays 30, and I don't know why that is.
1,000 frames per second is arguably too many.
It might be too many. Like
It's less than you'd need.
It's arguably too many frames per second.
It's
if
less than
there's
you
such
need
a
in most
thing-
situations.
If there is such a thing, you know,
Someone on a forum somewhere is making an angry post right now about us saying that there is such a thing as too many
Wait,
frames per second.
people on forums get mad.
Sometimes. Rarely.
That's weird.
You weren't joking. It's straight up going at like 1,000 frames.
It really is. I told you.
It's bouncing between like 500 and 1,000.
This is
That's
what
weird.
this is what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. Whoa. I'm doing the crazy thing where I'm running everywhere again.
Your move, PS4.
Yeah. This will run it all the P's. I don't understand.
It really seemed like you had it.
I know
Oh.
I saw somebody.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. So now everybody can...
Oh wait, they're still just seeing a black screen.
Yeah, now they can see the screen. So, interesting thing, actually, is that when I don't have the frame rate limited, if it's running at 400 or 500 frames per second, everything in the game runs faster. So
like
just throwing that out
moves
there.
faster?
Yes. That is exactly what I'm saying.
I mean, that will help on your speed runs.
Sure, yeah, that will definitely... Well, maybe, if you can control the game that way.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, soldier. Let's do this so I can run behind you and get on with my life, and you can get on with your life, and... I just want to... If this were any other game, I would just, like, club that guy in the back of the skull. But it's not any other game.
Okay, that's good.
Who's there?
Oh.
No, suckers!
Oh, gosh. Oh.
Very good. I hope you remember this lesson, Agent.
Oh my god. This is the worst. Why are we doing this? Why are we...
You're really... I'm glad how this is going.
Yeah, this is great. Okay, cool. I have to sneak past a robot.
You have to find a way across the river to the
In
exit.
theory, robots should be dumber than
There's
the
more than
human
one way to
guards.
get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you.
There's this TNT crate. Just throw them at the robot.
System to
Oh, yeah, what could go
identify
wrong?
The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals. Careful around this TNT. You can pick up the boxes and move them around, but crouch to set them down. I don't want to have to reattach your arms.
Oh god.
Corntrek says, "Oh man, this is the best part where Yunako hazes you by blowing apart your legs."
Does that actually happen? I don't.
I mean, I
I
think
don't know if he's being serious or not. Honestly.
I think if the robot catches you, maybe.
Oh. Thank you, stupid robot. So, I'm kind of wondering if, like, I can get across and use those TNT things. To jump on and get out of here. Nope. Off to a bad start so far. Where's that stupid robot? Okay. So there's
Underwater approach.
I feel like
it.
there's a lot of this in this game. Like, if I remember correctly, especially in the Statue of Liberty level, there's a lot of, like, being in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, once you get past the first few areas or the first few bits, there's a lot more freedom in terms of choosing the path you want to take.
Right.
And that helps.
Oh god, the robot saw me.
Because at least then, if you screw up and you have to reload, instead of just trying it again, you can say like, well, let's give another, let's try a different path.
Oh, it's a gun. Well, now I feel stupid for throwing all those TNT things in the water.
Corntrek says, "I admire your bravery. Climbing on TNT is not my go-to."
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these TNT boxes down and then go get that gun. And then blow it up.
Oh my
Or
god.
kill myself.
Oh,
doing
that
that.
blew up without the
That
gun.
went so poorly. Oh, I don't think that could have gone more poorly. My plan had a flaw.
I am actually really impressed with that.
My plan.
Did you throw one box into another? Is that what happened?
I hurled the TNT. And then the robot just shot the TNT out of my hands. Oh.
Critic69 says, if you dump points into strength, you can literally stack boxes near the beginning of the Statue of Liberty and get right to the top of the tower in seconds.
Phil, did you see Edge of Tomorrow?
I haven't. Is that a plot point in that? Did they do that?
Wow, before I was throwing I was like gently setting these down and not having a problem.
Must be a different button or something.
So a thing in Edge of Tomorrow is that he dies a lot, and then he'll wake up and it's the same day again, and so there are lots of parts where he's like perfecting doing certain things.
Sure. It's very video gamey.
Yes, it's very video gamey. And he's perfecting doing certain things, which almost always involves dying again and again and again. Like, just horrifically dying. Oh my god, robot, don't see me. Don't see me.
KG says, I love the idea of an Edge of Tomorrow video game, and I feel like that's just video
Edge
games.
of Tomorrow, yeah. That's just Edge of Tomorrow. I don't think this thing can hear me. Oh my god, what is the fucking password?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where's What's up in that exit thing?
Whoa. Whoop. That is a determined robot.
Austin says, is it not 0451?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Oh, he says, oh no, this is definitely a different thing. I like that that's just Austin just knows. Cause I imagine because he's played Deus Ex so many times.
Oh! Oh god, the robot's onto me, guys. He's onto me.
Are you going to take him on with your crowbar? You're going to Gordon Freeman this?
That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, he's looking the other way. You like the blood all over? That's good. Oh my god. Damn robots. I should be able to climb up on this box. Yep. Nope. Yep.
Oh.
God damn these boxes.
It can't hold your weight very well.
Why did we do this? What were we thinking? Okay. Now I'm the hell out of here. I'm gonna take this crowbar and I'm gonna shove it up that sinus ass.
Alright, well here's a bit of video game knowledge that Austin's dropping on us. 0451 is the first password thing in System Shock 2, BioShock, Dishonored, Deus Ex, or some variation on it.
Wait, what? Now, what was the... I'm confused as to what was just discussed right now. I'm video gaming pretty hard, Phil.
He suggested 0451 as that keypad.
Right.
The reason was 0451 or some variation on it is the first password in System Shock 2, BioShock, Dishonored, and Deus Ex.
Oh.
Sufficiently impressive and early success for the whole organization.
Thanks. You from the United Nations?
Oh my god.
JC, your face.
Oh,
bro.
God. Everybody's got Terminator eyes.
I'm ready, sir.
It's...
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just pretend like none of that ever happened.
It's usually the best
That's usually just the best course
best
of
approach.
Video games. We'll pretend that didn't happen. And title screen. That was the training mission. How boned am I for the rest of this game?
Well, you know, like I said, once you get out there, there's gonna be more paths for you to try and screw up on.
Sure, right. More paths. That's what I need.
You're gonna have more skills to forget how to use and use poorly. Is just generally, I think there's going to be a lot more opportunity to really fuck everything up.
Right. That is what I'm looking for. Wow, man, Deus Ex, new game. So that wasn't even the game.
Yeah, that was
that was the training mission. So now we have a character to build. So why don't we name our hero Phil? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Probs.
What's
Phil
the...
K. Probs. This is Phil Probs.
What's the what appearance options do we have?
You can be the soulful black man that you've always wanted to be. I don't know what that is. You could be whiter than the default. Or whiter
More
still.
whiter.
Age? I feel like this is the most Phil-like in appearance, if we're being honest.
As pale as possible.
Right. So we need to put points into things because this is an RPG. Or can
I
we
love that instead of just putting 1 point into everything and getting like 5 points, it's like here's 5,000 points and everything has weird variations on how many points you put in.
Yes, that is accurate. We can pick skills in level, right? Like from the menu, I think.
I'm not sure. That sounds right.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna start the game, and when we get to things, we'll decide how we want to upgrade.
Okay.
How does that sound?
If it turns out we can't do that, it's gonna be really sad.
Then maybe we'll just play through this whole game without upgrading anything. It'll become
We'll
that
do
kind
the-
of playthrough.
We'll do the legit run.
Yes.
All human.
Your appointment to FEMA
Oh,
should
man,
be
the
finalized within the
cutscenes in
week.
this game,
I
I
have
forgot
already
about them.
discussed the matter with the senator.
Oh.
I take it he was agreeable.
I take it he
Really
was
have a
agreeable.
choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost
Ambrosia.
pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is
So
intensifying to the
anytime you
point where
complain
we
about
have
video
to
game
contain it.
cutscenes now,
Why
I
contain
just want you to look at
Let it
this
spill over to the
and shut your
schools
goddamn
and churches.
mouth.
Let the bodies pile up in the streets.
It's like looking
Receive
into the
reports
abyss.
of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting.
I also
to get
like that
desperate.
every man in the
Of
future
course,
wears a
they're
coat
desperate.
and
They can
every
smell
woman
their
wears a
death,
tank
and
top.
the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're
Oh my
behind
god.
problems in
Oh
Paris.
my god, this is so amazing.
Pretentious old
Oh,
men playing
I
it
forgot
by
all
the
about
book.
this, Phil. I
So
forgot it.
cinematic.
Time long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the
Oh,
statue.
man.
I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage.
Oh right, they're little
He
like
relocated to Vandenberg.
mutant bird
Our
lizards
biochem corpus
that
is
spit
far in advance
poison.
of theirs, as is our electronic
I
sentience.
forgot all about them. I forgot
That's
all about
really
so
goofy,
many
and I
things.
completely forgot about it
Has
too.
allowed us to make
Oh.
progress in areas
Oh
they
man,
refuse to
Phil.
consider,
What have we done?
Augmentation project.
among other things, but I must admit that I have been
The
somewhat
zooming in and
disappointed
out
with the
is just
performance
every
of our
time it
unit.
gets me.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. Necessary, the primary will be terminated.
Oh,
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon.
sweet Jesus. I can't skip this. Like, we have to watch all
Nah,
of this.
I mean, we don't
City
wanna-
on
we
the
don't wanna
hill.
skip it.
Soon, that city will be a
There's
We don't wanna miss the
Silly
story.
K.
He crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Austin suggested putting all of our points into swimming because I'm a great swimmer.
Oh, good point.
And then he said in parentheses, please don't put it all into swimming, please.
Please note that we will not put all of our points into beards because Phil is not very good at that.
I was for a while.
No.
Plastic Bear said that dude's got some chomper teeth. And I agree with that.
I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Oh, so these guys are your friends,
Thought you were
right?
in Hong
Yes.
Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day?
It's your brother, Phil.
Think you'd have a choice. What's going on?
Look at, I love that
Yeah,
the color of your hair
it
changes the color of your brother's hair, which is something that I've never actually noticed in this game before because I always use the
NSF
default.
took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the
So you
perimeter, but
both
my
look
orders are
like
to hold
albino
back and send you in
assholes.
alone.
Mhm.
I think someone high up wants to see how you
So,
handle the situation.
keeping with reality
All
here.
I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware.
Remember that we're police. Stick with
This
the
voice
prod.
acting.
It'll stun your
It's
opponents or knock them
so
unconscious.
good, Phil.
A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance.
We've really
Just in
come
case, though, Manderley wants you to
come
make
a-
an additional weapon. A sniper
come
rifle,
a long way.
or a mini crossbow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can take the rifle, which kills people from a distance. We can take the Gep gun, which is a anti-robot weapon. Or we can take the crossbow, which is a silent murder tool. So, what'll it be, Phil? What'll it be? What would you do? What would Phil
tough decision.
do? What would Phil K probably do in this situation?
I would probably go for the crossbow.
All right. Crossbow it is.
Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown.
Spoken like Phil Kollar.
With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod.
I get the idea. What's the first move?
I'm going to give you a map
God,
of
the
the
voice
island.
acting is
If
so
you
incredible.
Doc,
This is incredible.
Give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting though if you found a back way to the statue.
I'll see how it looks on shore.
Your primary objective
Avoiding
is the
fighting
makeshift
seems like a
command
good
center
idea.
terrorists have installed at the top
Does
of
it?
the statue.
Is that your
Don't forget
motto?
about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor.
Listen, I'm just
When I reach the command center.
I saw how you went through that tutorial
Why the
mode.
terrorists would risk an open assault.
Where my worst enemy was water, a robot, and myself. In reverse order. I think myself was my worst enemy that match, if we're being honest.
Azodio says, after you talk to people once, be sure to talk to them again and again for more great conversations.
I don't know that we have time for that bullshit. So if I went into the water and went all the way down, there's actually items hidden down there, but I really don't want to do that.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew that.
We'll save the game. And we'll... Alright, god damn it, going into the water. Yeah, there's like crates down here. I think. This is why you put points in swimming. Oh god. Maybe they were on the boat. Or maybe I'm just imagining things, but I could swear that there are crates.
I mean, I believe you. I've always believed in you.
Don't patronize me, Phil. Don't. Just don't.
Is there a... I seem to vaguely recall there being an underwater entrance.
There we go.
Is that the thing?
Here we go. Oh my god. I'm gonna die of asphyxiation before I get there. But there they are. A little fish.
You're swimming very slowly.
Yes.
We have not put any points into swimming.
We haven't put any points into anything.
Can we do that? Have we figured out yet if we're able to at any point?
No, I figure we'll sort of let the chips fall where they may, you know.
Right.
That's what a real secret agent would do. Alright, that's our robot. And we're going to save the game again, because that is the kind of playthrough that this is going to be, and because I don't feel like we've got enough time in our lives to just spend dicking around doing, like, single save playthroughs of every level.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on site.
I mean, I have nothing but time.
Right, well, you know.
Do you know what I normally do with my days?
Identify yourself with the phrase
Just a lot of napping.
and copper.
That explains a lot, actually. And when Phil isn't on the next one of these, that will also explain that. Alright, so there's not like any real official notification that you are in the shit. It's just like, now you're in the shit.
Remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Hey, guy. Hey, guy.
You're already stealthing better than me.
Is that... What? Oh, he's shooting at the robot. Whoa! 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 Wow. I don't know what happened there.
That went well.
Yeah. You know, that's me, Mr. Stealth.
Critic69 says melee is useless, don't do it. But,
I mean,
no,
the
I think
robot
you
did
just...
the work for me, really.
You made it work. You did what needed to be done.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Whoop. I'm not totally sure where I'm going.
So I didn't realize this. Ion Storm put out 2 games in the year 2000.
It was
There
this
was
and
a
what?
day. What's that?
It was this and what? Deus Ex and?
Deus Ex in June. A couple months before that, none other than Daikatana.
Oh, right. Wow.
So that's next up on our list of Deus Ex games to play.
Nope.
Daikatana. If you enjoyed watching Arthur die in Deus Ex, you're gonna love watching him die in Daikatana.
John Romero's about to make me subservient to him in a very gendered and embarrassing way.
I know I heard something.
Uh-oh. That guy's getting snoopy. And I don't mean the dog. That's right. Turn around. Go a different way. What is the quick save button? I feel like this is going to be a valuable...
Yeah, I think quick save is a necessity for this.
Quick save is number pad plus. Cool.
Old PC games. Before this kind of stuff was standardized. It's great. I love it.
I just number pad plussed. Skills. Oops, upgraded swimming.
Wait, was it actually by accident?
Yes, it actually was by accident, but you know, I'll roll with it. So we can upgrade stuff in mission.
Great.
Through the very, you know, intuitive means of hitting the I button.
Well, that's not the... I guess it's like...
It's
Yeah, it's not
inventory.
great.
It's right there.
It's inventory. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Bad. They cut off his arm, placed half his face.
Who's there?
Oh,
The
jeez.
law's on.
oh god, how did they?
I'm Batman. Except much more fragile.
Do we know why? At this point, do we know why these terrorists are here?
There's Revolution. It's a cyberpunk dystopia, Phil. I don't know if you're familiar with that kind of thing.
I've heard of the concept.
But in the future, everything is flat with boxes. And also, people are mad, Phil. I know that it's difficult in this time of peace and prosperity to think about people being unhappy with their government and with working with corporations. But, you know, there was a time when people wrote stories about this kind of thing. And just really thought a lot about what it would look like if people finally said, this is bullshit. You know. But
Azodio says they're going after the vaccine. That's a better answer than
Yes.
everything you just said.
sure be informed.
KG says the future is also very dark.
Yes, the future is
So
very
dark.
dark. Alright, that's a robot over there. I don't know that this is going to be the most exciting Let's Play, because it's going to be the two of us trying to decide the best way to stay the hell away from everything. Like that guy.
It's okay, and we can figure stuff out if we decide we want to go guns blazing. We can do that.
I always forget if the guards in this game have 180-degree peripheral vision, as they do in some games.
It seems inconsistent from what you've done so far.
A little bit.
It seems sometimes like it just randomly... I almost wonder if it's like constantly dice rolling on whether they see you or not. What was that you picked up there? Was that a...
That's him. He's a cop.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, Christ.
Oh god.
Wow, that guy is wily.
How's that crossbow working out? Oh wow, Critic69 says there's shipping containers out on outside of this area, and you can stack them up, and that'll take you right to the top.
If you have the strength, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I can pick up the tranquilizer darts I missed with, which is basically all of them.
Very helpful.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical...
On Reload says the thing with the crossbow is you have to just sink it into a guy, then hide. It's not something to use when you're spotted. Makes sense.
But I don't want to kill anybody.
Are we doing it? Are we trying to do a no kills run?
I think by default I would prefer if I didn't kill anybody. You know, like real life.
Whatever, these...
See, I don't have the hacking skill to do this, but I did have a box. Boxes.
So none.
Better than hacking. Also, to hack things, you have to use tools. So even if I had the hacking skill, I probably wouldn't want to use it there. I don't really know what I'm doing in here. I don't know if this is leading me somewhere or if this is just, like, extra stuff. A thing about the Deus Ex games, like plural, is that they tend to reward you for exploring.
Yeah,
and this
absolutely.
is so different. Like I just got an exploration bonus. Whoa. I need to take that off of that to jump up here.
Azodio and On Reload are suggesting stun prod or the police baton for when you get spotted if you're up close.
Yeah, they would.
Do you have either of those?
I feel like I've got the prod. That's what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I could probably use that. So that wasn't useless, but that's just like a bunch of extra stuff that's not actually like mission critical or leading to anywhere, which is kind of a bummer.
Mongo Move says baton plus pistols is all you need. Batons and pistols only.
This is the charge prod.
Aha.
It is my stick of justice. I could probably hit that guy with it if I could get close to him.
And get up there, yeah. Oh, there's so many guys. Nice.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
Bob's your uncle.
That worked just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the shipping containers that they're like, yeah, apparently you can just stack stuff and get right up here to the end, but I don't think we're going with that kind of a build.
I assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like so far, I'm sort of feeling the no build, the non-build, if you will.
That's a terrible idea. We can't stick with that.
We will stick with it as long as we can.
Azodio says if you're detected, you do way less melee damage. So you probably can't one-shot guys if you're detected.
I'm gonna hurt myself if I fall from here, I bet.
Yeah, almost certainly. This is definitely a fall damage type of game.
Yes, it's that kind of game. An asshole, if you will. That's a robot. Probably don't want to screw with that. Also, probably don't want to hit it with my stick, if we're being honest. Like, I have a feeling that that would be less than effective. We're going to need to stop here in a minute, I think.
Yeah, pretty quick.
And, you know, Phil likes to tell people he's got a life.
I wouldn't go that far.
I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going.
I think you should save. You've been going a while here.
Okay. We're gonna...
I'm just worried about a robot seeing you and then you dying.
I can't save while someone is talking. Some things never change. War and save systems.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna for real
Yeah,
save.
On Reload in the chat was screaming, please save.
On that note, I think we're probably done for the day.
Great.
I think we're going to play maybe some more tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Otherwise, this is going to take like 7 months to get through, and I'd really rather not spend that much time playing this game. I want to get to the ones that I actually really like.
This is part 1 of our 8-year Let's Play of Deus Ex. Yeah, we'll like I said, we're going to try and do, I think, at least once or twice a week. If you guys want to check out the archived videos of this, those will be up on Polygon.com. And yeah, we'll keep going on this.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.